Hello guys, what's up? Welcome to this new video, guys. In today's video we are going to be creating a multi-vendor e-commerce platform, and this platform we are going to be creating is going to be like AliExpress, just like you see on the screen right here. It's going to have all these features here. I'm going to show you exactly how to do everything. So it's going to have this sell, as you can see here. If you look at this option, you can see here sell on AliExpress, and it's going to look like Jumia as well. So if you know Jumia, this is a multi-vendor e-commerce platform. Anybody can sell on this website, so it's going to be like this. And like I said, you can also see this option sell on Jumia. We are going to have that on our own website, so it's also going to look like Amazon. Okay, so if anybody can come on Amazon and sell their products. Okay, and as the administrator, as the owner of the site, you are going to get paid. You're going to get commissions. I'm going to show you how you're going to earn. So everything is done swiftly. It's very simple, and you can sell on Amazon. As you can see here, sell. Anybody can come here and sell on Amazon and Konga as well. So it's also going to look like Konga is a multi-vendor e-commerce platform. You can also sell on Konga, as you can see. So we're going to have that option on our own e-commerce or multi-vendor e-commerce platform. So if you are interested and you want to see exactly how to do this stuff, then you need to watch this video to the end, because I'm going to show you exactly how to do everything. So if you are ready, I'm ready. Let's go. So the first thing we need to do, we need to follow what I'm going to do here. So we are going to follow these steps. Okay, these steps are the steps we're going to follow. We're going to buy a domain, we're going to get hosting and the likes. I'm going to get everything here. Okay, so if I'm coming too fast in the video, you can pause and see exactly. You can also reduce the pace of the video if you're watching on YouTube. Okay, so that said, we are going to get started. So like I said, we are going to follow these steps. So the first thing is to get a domain. So for the purpose of this video, I've went ahead and bought a domain, and I have also done some other things in the background, but I'm going to walk you through how I did all of those things. So the first thing is domain, like I said. So if you need a domain name, you can buy domain of .com, .ng, whatever. Okay, whatever domain extension you need. All you need to do is to go to my comment the description below. So once you get to the description box below, you are going to find a link. So if you click on that link, it's going to take you to Namecheap. Okay, so if you go to Namecheap, you are going to get your domain. Okay, so like I said, just use the link I have in the description box below. It's an affiliate link. If you use that link, I'm going to get in some commissions without any extra cost to you. Okay, so once you get there, it's going to take you straight to Namecheap, and right here on Namecheap you can search for any domain name of your choice. Okay, you can search for any domain name of your choice. Okay, so once you do that, just go and search and go through the process of registering the domain name. It's very simple. All you need to do is to follow the steps involved. So once you have gotten your domain name, you have gone ahead to purchase a domain name. The next thing we need to do right here is we need to get hosting. Okay, and I want to tell you something. Your hosting account is very important, because this is where your website is going to be built on. So it's very important. Okay, if you get a bad hosting, your website will be down every time, and that's bad for your customers. You cannot go to Amazon and see that their website is down, because once their website is down, they are going to lose lots of orders, and that is bad. If you go to AliExpress, the website is always on. So you want to have a website that is always available for your users. Okay, so that's why your hosting account is literally very, very important. So if you want to get hosting, you can get hosting from different companies. You can also get hosting from Namecheap if you want, but I offer a hosting service, hosting for some of my clients. Okay, so if you want to get hosting from me, it's literally very simple. You can check my my email address, my links to contact me in the description box below. I have links to my Instagram, my email address, which is like the one I use so much. My email address. With my email address, you can contact me easily, and I can provide that hosting to you at very affordable price and very reliable as well. So, but you can also use the link I have in the description box below and get hosting from Namecheap. So whichever way you want, that is fine. So once you've gotten your hosting, now you've gotten your domain, you've gotten your hosting, the next thing you need to do is to link your domain name to your hosting. Okay, so if you get a domain name and hosting from the same company, just like Namecheap, they are literally going to link everything for you. Okay, they are going to link the domain and the hosting together for you. But if you get a domain from a different provider and you get hosting from a different provider, it's very simple. All you need to do is to change the name servers. And if you don't want to get involved in all these things, all you just need to do is contact the person you get hosting from, and he or she is going to link the domain with the hosting. Now if you get a hosting from me, simple, just contact me and I'll link the domain and hosting for you together just by using name servers or DNS. Okay, so once you've done that, you've linked the domain name and the hosting together, then we can go ahead to set up the site. Now in this case, I'm going to show you, because I've bought my domain name. This is my domain name we are going to be using, kusto1.tk, and I have the hosting account that I've set up already. This is the hosting account already here. This is the panel of the hosting account. So I'm going to go ahead now to link the domain to the hosting and show you how it's done. So now this is domain, and to get the hosting or to link it to the hosting, all you need to do now is to click on manage domain. Now this domain is for free. I got this domain from Freenom. For free.tk. So if you want to also get a free domain, you can also check out freenom.com for a free domain. But I'm using a free domain because this is a tutorial, and this is a tutorial stuff. Okay, so that's why I'm using a free domain. But if you're going to work, if you're going to get something for your business, I would suggest to use a premium domain, just like a .com or .net, or a serious domain that is actually going to represent your brand or represent your business. Okay, so let's continue. So I'll go to my domains section right here, and I'll click on manage domains right now. So once you click on manage domains, it's going to pull up this stuff right here. So all I need to do now is to click on manage. All I need to do is to go to name servers. So let me go to name servers right here. So I'm going to click on use custom name servers. So for me to do that, I want to add this domain to Cloudflare. Now if you don't know Cloudflare is actually going to help you manage your domains. Like for example, I have a lot of domains on Cloudflare, so I want to add this domain to Cloudflare, and Cloudflare will provide us free SSL and a lot of protection for our website. So I would advise you to also add your domain to Cloudflare. So go to cloudflare.com and set up an account and add the domain. So it's very simple. Once you get to cloudflare.com, impute the domain, click on add site, and follow the prompt. Okay, once I've clicked on add site, now it's going to ask us to select a plan. I'm going to go with the free plan and then click on continue, and now we have options to link the domain or connect the domain to Cloudflare. So it's going to provide us the various options. Okay, so let's just see exactly what it shows us. Okay, so it's going to do a quick scan to find the DNS records that is existing on the domain before. So after the quick scan, then it's going to give us options for us to be able to link the domain with the hosting. Okay, yeah, so this is it right now. So for this domain, I don't have any this is the only record I have here, so I'm going to delete this record because I don't need it. Okay, so I want to have it fresh. So this is it fresh right now. So what we need to do now is to do a few things. We're going to add record. Now for us to add record, if you buy hosting account from your company, a different company, they are going to give you an IP address, so you need to add that IP address right here. Okay, but if you buy hosting from me, I'm also going to give you an IP address where you get to link it. But if you buy from the same company, like I said, you literally don't need to add any IP address. All you need to do is to just continue. They are going to link the domain and hosting for you. Simple. And if you get from me as well, I can do that for you as well. Simple. So for this case, I'm going to add an IP address where the domain should point to. Okay, so right now I'm going to go with this, and I'm going to add the IP address here. So this is the IP address. I'm going to get save, and I'm just going to add. So I'm going to add another record, and this record will be a record, and I'm going to point it to www, and I'm going to add the same IP address and click save. Okay, so after we've added that, now I'm going to click continue. We've added two A records. Okay, so right now it's going to tell us, going to give us instructions to do a few things. So now it has detected that we are using Cloudflare name servers, so it's going to ask us to change it to the one we are no, this is not now. This, it has detected that we are using Freenom name server. Sorry, this is Freenom name server, so it's going to ask us to change it to the one of Cloudflare. So I'm going to copy the name servers, go back to Freenom, and paste the name server right here. I'm going to go back again and copy the second name servers and paste it right here. And now I'm going to click on change name servers. So it's asking me to sign in again. It keeps signing me out, so let me sign in again, and so that we can continue. Okay, let me sign in. Yeah, I think I've signed in. Okay, it's trying to sign me in. Yeah, so let me go back to my domains, and let's continue. Go to manage domains, go to this, click on name servers, go to use custom name servers, add the name server. So I've copied the second one, I'll add it. I'll go back and copy the first one and add it as well. So now I've added the name server I want to use. Click on change name servers. So as you can see right here, it brought us back here and said changes saved successfully. So now go back to Cloudflare and say yes, we have done the name server, we have changed the name server. So Cloudflare is going to run a quick scan, but before that, it's going to tell us to do these few things, and this is very important, guys. So just click on get started. It's actually going to tell us automatic HTTPS redirect, we want Thunder on, so we'll just click on save and use HTTPS. Just turn this on as well, say save, and this one I just normally just leave it, say save, and then this bold T, the next one, just make sure it's on as well and say save, and it's going to give us a quick summary. We just say finish, and yeah, so right now we have done all this step. We have changed the name servers of Freenom into the one of Cloudflare. So now we are going to click on check name servers. So what is going to happen is Cloudflare is now going to check the name servers. Now we are going to give it some time to propagate, okay, because it's actually going to take a few time to propagate, and before it propagates, we are going to wait, okay, for it to propagate. So right now what I'm going to do is to go to this website called dnschecker.org. So with this website, you can check the name servers of any website or the records of any website. For this case, I'm going to impute this. Click on name servers, which is ns, and click on search. We're going to see if, as you can see right here, the name servers this website is still using it, one of Freenom, and we just change it to Cloudflare. So we're going to give it some time for it to propagate and change to the one of Cloudflare before we can continue to use it. Now don't forget, you can go through this step, or you can as well just contact your hosting provider for him or she to do all these things for you. But I just want to show you exactly how it's done from scratch, so that you exactly know how it's done without being confused, so you can use this knowledge for something that is good for you. So it's simple. Get a domain, open Cloudflare account, insert your domain to Cloudflare. Make sure you have button hosting as well. Once you get hosting, your hosting account comes with an IP address. If you don't know it, the IP address, contact your hosting provider. They are going to give you the IP address. Just create an A record, add that IP address, create another A record, make it www, add the A record, and make sure you change the name servers of your domain to Cloudflare if you're going to use Cloudflare, and allow it to propagate, just like I'm doing right now. I'm allowing it to propagate. So I'll come back after a few minutes to check if it has propagated, so that I'll continue with the video. So guys, after I've waited for like 20 minutes or so, as you can see right here, it says great news, Cloudflare is now protecting your website. So this site is now officially connected to Cloudflare. And don't forget, when I was connecting this site to Cloudflare, I've added all the records, all the A records for the hosting account. So if I go to this domain right now, let's go to the domain. Where is it? If I go to the domain right now, which is coolstore.tk, coolstore1.tk, let's go here. Let me copy the domain here. Copy and go to it on a new tab and paste it. Yes, so as you can see here, the hosting account is connected. This account is hosted with Cyberpanel, the one I'm using. Like I said, if you need it, contact me. So it's connected. So what I'm going to do now is to install WordPress on the hosting account. Simple. So the next step is to install WordPress. So this is the hosting account, like I said, we are going to be using. And now I want to install WordPress to the hosting account. So very simple, just log on to the panel you're using. If you get hosting from me, you're going to have this panel, Cyberpanel, which is simple to use. If you get from other companies, they are going to give you their panel. Okay, so it's basically the same, just install WordPress. So in this case, I'm going to click on WordPress, which is this one, and we are going to follow the prompt. We're going to follow the instructions right here. So right now, all I need to do is to provide the name of the blog. I'm just going to say this. So right now, we're not creating a blog, we're creating a multi-vendor e-commerce store. So but just follow all this stuff. So for this login user, I would say this. Let me remove this. I'll say this will be the login user, Coolstore1, and the password, I'm also going to use this as the password. So just copy this and use this as the password, paste. So email address, I'm going to use this email address, and the path, leave it empty. So I mean, this actually looks exactly the same like the one you're going to be getting from other platforms. So right now, click on install now, and it's going to say start installation. So you actually want to save the password. I don't need to save the password since I use the same thing as the password. So right now, we're going to wait for it to download all WordPress core files and everything for us to be able to use to create our multi-vendor e-commerce platform. So simply. So I'll wait for it to install everything, and so that we can continue making the video. So as you can see here, successfully installed. It has installed everything we need. So right now, all I need to do is to go back to the website. If I refresh this website right now, we are going to see that WordPress is going to be installed. So yeah, as you can see right here, so simple, WordPress is installed on the website. So this is the default WordPress theme on the website right now. So I'm going to log in the back end by going to the website and adding /wp admin to it. Go to the back end and then log in properly to the website. What's happening? Okay, I did not add the link to the site. Let me put the site again. coolstore1.tk/wp admin. So let me go back right here and refresh. As you can see here, we brought us straight to this login page. So right now I'm going to paste the login details because I know the username and password are the same. So I'm just going to click login, and it's going to log us in to the dashboard of WordPress. So right now, this is the dashboard. So right now we need to start creating our site. So it's asking me to save. I'm not going to save this. Okay, so the next thing, after we've connected our domain and hosting, the next thing is to install themes and plugins and the likes of them. So the theme we are going to be using for this is, so let me go back. Okay, this is it. So the theme we are going to be using for this, now we're going to go to themes, go to appearance, go to themes, and the theme we're going to be using for our multi-vendor e-commerce platform. Guys, this theme is going to be very important because this is actually how your website is going to look. Okay, I'm going to show you the theme. So it's called OpenShop. So I'm going to click on add new. Click on add new and search for OpenShop. This is the name of the theme we are going to be using. So let me add a space here. OpenShop. Okay, so this is the theme OpenShop. Okay, guys, this theme is like very good for a multi-vendor e-commerce platform. It's literally very, very good, guys. So we're going to be using this theme to create our multi-vendor e-commerce platform. Okay, so OpenShop, you can go through it and see exactly how it looks. I think they also have some other themes that are related to it. So but for now, I'm just going to install the OpenShop theme and activate it as well. So after I've installed it, just click on activate and we are going to activate it. So as you can see, we have installed the OpenShop theme and we have activated it. So it brings up this pop-up: welcome to OpenShop version 1.4.7. Get started with OpenShop or get the Shide theme. So I'm going to click on get started with OpenShop. It's going to give us some stuff, and right here we're going to go to demo import. So we want to import demo content. Okay, if I go to this welcome, it's going to ask us, you're going to see a lot of things. You can customize the website. So but if I go to the website right now, let me show you something. If I go to the website right now, you're going to see that this website is going to change. Of course, as you can see here, this is not how it was looking before. It was looking differently when we installed WordPress initially, but because we changed the theme, it's actually going to change. But right now, it's not still looking like an multi-vendor e-commerce platform. Okay, so we need to install a theme, or we need to make it look like a multi-vendor e-commerce platform. So to do that, go back to your to the OpenShop and go to demo import. So right now we're going to import demo. So it's just need to install some of these plugins because it needs all these plugins for it to function. So for that, we're going to install the plugins. So you'll click on install, and install. So once we've installed everything and activated it, we can then import the demo content. Okay, so this is very important because it actually needs all these themes and plugins for it to function. So that covers up these steps of themes and plugins. I'm also going to show you some other plugins that we are going to need, so you might just continue watching the video. You're going to find everything. So right now I'm waiting for it to activate some of these plugins. As you can see, it has activated WooCommerce and TH all-in-one WooCart, and this hog comparison or companion, sorry, is also going to install quick one-click demo import, and this other one, which is TH advanced product search. So it has activated everything. So now we have this option to click on import and import the full demo onto our website. Guys, lovely. This is going to save you tons of time. Okay, okay, this is going to save you a lot of time for you to create your multi-vendor e-commerce platform. And guys, trust me, this website or this one actually looks fantastic. So you can select from different options. You can select from this option, you can select from these other options here. So they are literally the same. Whichever one you want, you can select from them. Okay, so I went with this one, which is simple. So right now it has imported the demo, I think. So right now we'll just click on the site and refresh the site. So let's refresh the site and see exactly how it looks. Okay, so it's still looking exactly like the one like what we have right here. So all we need to do now is to select the one we want to import. Okay, for my own sake, so it brought us three options. Okay, we can import this one, we can import this one, you can also import this other one. So depending on what you want, you can also preview them. So I can preview them. Let me preview them and you see exactly how it looks like, to show you that this theme is actually lovely. Guys, I so much love this team, especially if you're going to be creating a multi-vendor e-commerce platform. You can work with this team, and there are other teams you can work with, but in today's video we are going to be working with this team. So bear with me or continue watching what I'm going to show you. So right now, yes, so this is other team. I'm waiting for it to load so that I can show you how it's going to look like. Okay, it also has a paid version of the team. The team has a paid version, but with the free one you can do a lot of things with it, and you can get started with the free one. Then when you feel it's necessary, you can go ahead to upgrade. So this is the one we are going to be using. As you can see how it is, very simple, and exactly looks like all these other ones I showed you earlier on. It looks like this Aliexpress, looks like Jumia, and it looks like Konga as well. It looks like this Konga website. So we are going to be working with it because it actually looks like something we can use to create our multi-vendor e-commerce platform. So this is slider and some other information here, and we can also add some other menu like sell on our website and the likes. Later on I'm going to show you how to do all this stuff. So this is the one we're going to be using. So go back to this side and click on import demo. So once I click on it, it's actually going to start all the processes. So this is what it looks, what it needs. This is the pro stuff. We can work with this thing for the pro stuff, but we don't need it, so just click on continue import. So what is going to happen is that import content. So it has started to import the content onto our domain. So if you go to our website, this is actually what it looks like, but after it's imported, our website will start looking like this. Then we can start working with it. So once it start looking like this, it's marvelous. So what we need to do is to start creating or start designing it to look exactly what we want. So right now I'm going to check. As you can see here, it has imported. So simple. I can click on visit site now. Yeah, so everything has imported now, and we have this notice right here. It says import complete. So what we need to do now is to go to our site and make sure our site is up and running. So this is the site right now, and yeah, as you can see here, this is the team. It has imported all the demo data, but we have a little mistake, a little problem here. This is currently not showing the home page we want, but I'm going to show you exactly how to fix it, so keep on watching. So if I go to home, you're going to find out that we're going to have those home. Yeah, this is the home page, and it's literally showing all the products and the way we want it. So we're going to do some little fixing and editing right now in order for us to have this custom theme customized for our specific needs. So you need to follow me, and I'll show you exactly how to do it. So if you have gotten to this point, then you must be grateful because I've showed you a whole lot in this tutorial. So like now we're going to move on to designing the website to our the multi-vendor e-commerce website to our taste, and I'm going to show you the different types of editing and design you can implement on it in order for you to have it custom. And I'm also going to show you some payment gateways, and also finally I'm going to show you some SEO and then show you some bonus parts. So keep watching. Okay, so now this is the multi-vendor e-commerce platform. Everything is perfect and it's nice. The team is good, and with no time we are here already. So now I'm going to go to the back end of the site, which is this place, and right now all we need to do is to do a few things. So the first thing I need to do right now is to go to settings and go to reading. We need to do a few settings right here. So right here we want to make it, as you can see, it's currently set to homepage to display latest post. We don't want that, so we want it a static page, and we're going to select the home page to be the home. So if you select it, you're going to find the home, and the post page should be the blog page. So if you can't find any blog page, then no problem, I can just assign this to any page. Then later I can create a blog page and assign all the posts to the blog page. So I'm just going to assign this to the sample page right here, and I'm going to change this from full text to accept. And once I'm there, I'll just scroll down and click on save. So this will be saved. Then the next thing we want to do is to scroll down here and go to permalinks. This permalinks, okay, go to permalinks. Right, I want to change the permalink structure. So right now it's set to plain want to change it to post name. Okay, I like post name and it works so well. So just change the post name and click on save, and yeah, it's gonna save right here. So if I go back here and click on the logo to refresh the page, you're gonna see that the home page, this place is gonna be showing the home page. Yeah, look at it, it's showing the home page, no more the latest post. Okay, so now we need to continue. So if for example you try to import this site and you're unable, excuse me, so if you're, for example, you're trying to import this site and you're unable to import the full site, or it's imported but it's not showing you the complete site, make sure you have the plugins installed. Okay, some of the plugins I use for this I showed you earlier on, where I activated a lot of plugins. Okay, so but the majority or the most important plugin is WooCommerce. Okay, make sure you have WooCommerce installed before you even start importing the demo. Okay, please make sure you do that, because if you don't do that, it might not probably be working fine. Now we have this thing up and running, so now we can go ahead to edit it. So editing this page is literally very simple. So all you need to do is to come over to this customize, click on it, and it's going to pull up the customizer, and then we can go ahead to start editing the page, or editing the theme as we want. So you can literally, one thing I like about this theme is you can literally edit any page or any section you want at all. So it's very simple, and just watch me and I'm going to show you exactly how it's done. So I'm waiting for the customizer to load up right now so that we can continue to edit the theme. Okay, so I'm also going to show you a very important plugin we need for us to be able to run the multi-vendor e-commerce platform. So right now what we just installed is a theme. So I'm going to show you the plugin we are going to be using to do the multi-vendor, and I'm going to show you different dashboards. So guys, a lot of things are still here to come, so keep watching. So right here, since I've opened the customizer, you can see we have different stuff right here. So with this little pencil blue icon here, you can click on it and it's going to immediately take you to each section for you to start editing it. So if I want to change the logo, if I click on this stuff, it's going to take me to the logo and I can change the logo. If I want to change this slider image, if I click on the pencil icon, it's going to take me to the slider, and I can simply choose the slide and upload the slide, the picture I want. As you can see, I can upload an image and it's literally going to start showing up the slide. So very simple. You can even add more slide if you want, and I can also link each slide to a particular place. Okay, very simple. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go with I'm going to leave this logo, but of course if you want to change the logo, click on it and click on change logo, and then you upload your logo, or you upload your logo, or you can, if your logo is uploaded already, you just select it. So what I normally do is, first thing first, I'll just click on the logo. I'll see the size of the logo. The size of the logo is 126 by 45 pixels. So if you don't have a logo, I'll show you a platform. The platform is Canva. You can go to this Canva platform and create a free logo for yourself, okay, or for your business, or for your multi-vendor e-commerce platform. So you can come over here to Canva to create a free logo. So once you create a logo, make sure you follow the dimensions in order for it to fit in properly. So as you can see, the dimension for this logo is 126 by 45 pixels. I'm going to show you how to create a custom dimension so that you can be able to have your logo fit in properly to the theme, not you trying to adjust things. So if you click on this custom size, then you can be able to enter that same size we have right here on that same size we have right here. So I don't know, Canva is putting up a lot of stuff for me, but I'm just going to go back now and wait for it to probably load up properly, and so I can show you what I want to show you. Okay, so once we've done the logo part, then we can go ahead to start doing other things. So later on I'm going to show you how to do the product, so make sure you keep watching, and there are a lot of values here to unfold in this tutorial. So let me cancel this up. So right now we have Canva, so I just click on custom size, then I can impute this size right here, 126 by 45. So I can come over here now and say 126, and the width will be what, 45, and I can click on create design. So with this little templates right now, I can use it to create a fantastic logo that is going to meet or fit in properly to the theme. So this is the dimension. Okay, so very simple. This is how I create logos, especially if I'm working with templates or themes with custom sizes. I just click on it to see what the size is all about, and I can create the logo or the theme I want with Canva. Very simple. Okay, so now once we are done with the logo aspect, then we can also go back to creating this slider aspect. So it's very simple. If I click on this pencil icon like I showed you earlier on, we have different slide options. We have the first one, we have the second one. These other ones are locked for the pro version, but you literally can use it if you want. So but with this free one, I just want this one does the job. Okay, I don't even need to have a pro to. I like this one. So for the first slide, if I click on this side, I can click on upload the slide image. Once I click on it, it's going to pull up this library. So what I normally do, like I said, I will just click on the slide I have, and I'll see the dimension. So the dimension of this one is 920 by 430 pixel. The same thing, I'll come to Canva and create a dimension 920 by what? Let me go back by 430. 920 by 430. So I'll just come back here and say by 430. Okay, and I'm going to create a custom slider that is going to portray what my business is all about, images of any type of stuff I want to show it here. I can show it right here using Canva. So it's great, guys. This way you are not going to go out of context with the kind of template or the kind of thing that is going to match the website. Okay, so with this one you can literally go do it. So you can now start creating. So you can just click on this element, and then you can upload your whatever you're selling. I don't know what to upload now, but no matter what it is, you can also upload your product image right here on Canva and upload it here to create a slider. So for this case, I'm just going to do a random stuff. So please, this is just a random stuff. So it probably yours just gonna be better, of course. So I'm going to use this, and I'm going to pull this here, and I'm also going to use text. So I can say something like shop now. Okay, I can say shop now, something like this. And yeah, this is just probably the worst design, but yours should be better. I'm just showing you a rough estimate because we still have a lot of things to do. So please bear with me. This is not what you should do. This is just way you can do it. Make sure your own is better and looking fantastic. Okay, so right now I can do this, and I can change the color if I want. So I can just give it any color. Let me just go with this color and change this one to white. I think white would be okay. Yeah, so with this, now let's say I'm done. This is my slider. This is the slide I want to use. All I need to do is to click on this download, and I'm gonna download the slide. I really want to show you exactly how it's done. So I can just download this slide onto my computer right now. Come over here and uncheck this one, and I'm waiting for the slide to download right now. So once the slide has downloaded, I can then upload it to my site and use it. Okay, the slide has downloaded now, and I'll just click on it, drag it, and upload it. Okay, so literally very simple. So let me do that. Let me show you. So I can just drag it here, or you can just go to, okay, it opened up on a new tab. I don't want that. I don't know why it's not responding fast today. So let me go to select image, and I'm going to select the one I just downloaded right now, which is this one, and I'm going to upload it right now. Once it's done uploading, I'm going to select it, and yes, I'm going to select it now. So once I do that, you're going to see that it's automatically going to come over here. Yes, look at it, guys, look at it. Okay, it's very simple. So this is how you change the slider here. So I just showed you an example. So for the logo, the same thing as well. Just do what I asked you. Click on the pencil icon, create a logo, and upload. So I'm not going to change it because I don't need to change anything. I'm doing this for tutorial purpose. So I've showed you exactly how to change it. So all you need to do is follow my steps on how to change it. I'm not going to change it because I like it. This is just for example, but for you, your brand, you know what you're creating, you know what you want to create, go ahead to change it. Don't use it like this. Okay, so for example, you want to change anything here, the text or something simple, just click on the pencil icon. It's going to pull it up. So the first feature here is for this one that says free shipping. So you can change the icon if you wish, and you can also change the text. So you can say free shipping now. You can say something like free shipping now. As you can see, once I do that, it's going to add the text automatically. As you can see, free shipping now. So literally very simple. So if you want to say this risk free, and if you want to delete any of them, simple is that simple as well. Just cancel it right here, and this is going to be gone. So it's going to be deleted. You can also see delete field, and the field will be deleted. If you want to add more field, very simple, you can go ahead to add more new features, and it's going to be added. Okay, so this is how you go about editing this part. So now if you want to also, what I normally do as well is this recent post. You can as well, if you want to edit it, just click on the pencil icon. You're going to see the widgets, and you can go ahead to remove or leave it if you want. I normally leave it if you want it. So for this recent comment, I can go ahead to remove this. So for example, this is the recent comment tab. So I can just click on this side and click here and remove heading. It's going to remove it, and I'm going to, oh no, I've done a mistake. Okay, this is it. So I can just click on this section here and remove the comments. So all the comments right here will be removed, and I can go ahead here and remove this group right here, so that it's going to be gone. As you can see, it's gone totally. So now I can go ahead to remove the archives. It's not necessary, it's not needed. The same thing, just click on each of them, remove it. So like this, now I can just click on this one, remove archives, and also click on it again to remove the group. Okay, so that way it's gone. So now I can leave the categories. I think categories is perfect, but I think we have categories already, so I can go ahead to remove the categories. But let me leave the categories. Okay, you can go ahead to do that if you want. Then the next thing, for all these categories right here, just keep watching. I'm going to show you exactly how to have your categories right here. So this one's is literally the product categories, and you can do that from the back end. I'll show you exactly how. So for this search icon, you can also remove it if you want. Just click on the pencil icon. It's going to take you to the perfect to the main one. Then you can go ahead to remove or leave it if you want. So for all these products page, if you click on this section, is going to take you to that place. Then you can change the, let's say you want to display product of a particular niche or a particular category or particular tag. Once you click on it, it's going to take you to the product. So for example, if I click on this section, it's going to take me to this, and I can go ahead to change the one I want. So as you can see here, it says latest whatever. I can go ahead to change it to whatever I want. So it's literally very simple, it's not hard. Okay, so now this is it. And for this text here, if I click on it, I can change the text, as you can see. So let me change the text to sell your products on our site today. So I can, the call to action, I can just see register. Now the link, I can drop the link here, but no link yet. I'm going to show you exactly how the link we need to add for us to have our multi-vendor e-commerce platform. So the same thing, whichever thing you want to edit here, this theme has made it very simple. Like, I so much love it. Just click on the pencil icon, look over here, and go ahead to edit it. So now I'm going to be done. So I've showed you exactly how to edit every single part of it. Now make sure that as you've edited it, you make sure you click on publish, because if you don't publish it, I'm sorry, everything you just did is nonsense. Nothing is gonna work. So in my case, I'm not going to publish because I don't want to make any changes yet. I've showed you exactly what how to make changes, so I'm not going to make changes. So I'm literally going to leave mine, and I'm going to cancel it. So I'm not going to publish. But in your own case, please publish. very important if you don't want to lose all the changes you just made. So now that we have made our changes, remember you can keep on making changes if you want, but I want to continue. I want to show you more things. So right now we've done a lot of work. So for all we have now is not yet anybody, people cannot register now to sell on our platform. What people can also only do is to buy something that we ourselves, the owner, have posted. But what if you want to allow others to post their product on your website and be able to sell on your website, and whenever they make sale, you can also have a commission from anybody, any of the thing that is sold on your platform? Now that is the beauty of a multi-vendor e-commerce platform. Now the plugin we need to be able to do this is called Dokan. Now let's go ahead to download and install the plugin. So just go to plugins, click on add new. Now this plugin is the source of this tutorial, because it's the main part of the tutorial, so please don't make it. So just go to Dokan, search for Dokan, Dokan. Now once we've seen Dokan, this is it. Has a lot of installs and ratings. So just click on install now, and it's going to install Dokan on our website. And after installing, just click on activate. Now this Dokan has a pro version, but with the free one you can do a lot. Then when your business is standard enough, now you can go ahead to start purchasing the pro one. Now one thing I love about this Dokan is this setup wizard. So all we need to do now is to go ahead to use the setup wizard. So as you can see here, it says welcome to the world of Dokan. Thank you for choosing Dokan to power your online marketplace. This quick setup wizard will help you configure the basic settings. So let's go. Okay, so like I said, we need to let's go. So vendor store URL. So this is the store. This is really the little quote that's going to be on your customer's link. But if you don't understand what this is, just leave it the way it is. Store is okay. Shipping fee recipient, who is going to pay for the shipping fee or some of the stuff, just leave it as vendors will handle that, or you can change it to admin. Okay, shipping fee we go to who the shipping fee go to. So you want to change it to admin, okay, please, because you are the one that is going to be shipping this product. Okay, you don't want your vendors to worry about the shipping, or if you want that, you can go ahead to click vendor. But if it's my store admin, I will do everything. So my vendors will just upload products, make sales, and I'll go ahead to take all the fees and do everything. So tax fee recipient, who's going to take the tax fee? Admin. If you want your vendors to take the tax fee, of course you can put it right there. So map API, I'm not really worried about maps right here with this. So if you want that, you can go ahead. So I don't really want map. So share essentials. If you want to share some essentials with Dokan, you can continue, you can turn it on, but I'm not going to turn it on. It's nothing. This is a demo site, so please, in your own case, if you want to share that, you can turn it on. So just click on continue right here, and it's going to take us to the next one, which is important. So now commission type. So new vendor enable selling. So do you want your vendor should be start selling immediately they start you registered you, or do you want to approve the account before they can start selling? After registration, you want to be able to approve, look at the information and confirm if it's legit or not before you can allow them to start selling. If you want that, just turn this on. If you don't want that, turn it off. So after your vendor registers and everything, he or she can start posting products immediately without any approval. But I think approval will be okay. So after they've registered, and you need to verify their information before they can be able to start selling, so that you can be able to reduce fraud and the like. So commission type, so I normally leave it as percentage. So if you want a flat fee, you can do that. So what is the commission percentage you want to collect as the admin? So you can say 10%, 20%, anyone. So order status, do you want your vendors to be able to change the order status? So after your customers have made an order, do you want your vendors to be able to mark the product as delivered or something like that? No, I don't want that. So I'll just leave my own as off. But if you want your vendors to, if you want to give them that power, you can just turn it on. So one thing I love about Dokan is it's going to ask you for a lot of information and what exactly you want your vendors to do. And don't forget, each and every one of these settings we did, you can also go back and change it later on. Okay, so it's literally very simple. So you're not stuck with all the information you just put in. You can change it at any time. So right, as you can see, withdrawal methods. Which methods do you want your vendors to be able to withdraw? So if they want to withdraw their funds from their account, which method can they use? So if you want to enable PayPal, you can turn it on. It's simple, just turn on PayPal and link your PayPal. If you want to enable bank transfer, just turn it on. And minimum withdrawal limit. So what would be the minimum withdrawal limits they can be able to have? Now, depending on your currency, if it's in dollars, you can say $50, whichever one works for you, perfect. If it's in naira, whichever amount works for you, perfect. So this is just left on you, or left to you. So I'm just going to leave it as 50. And other status for withdrawal. So other status for withdrawal, if you want to immediately place a withdrawal, it's going to say completed, or just say processing. So other status for withdrawal, for which vendor can make a withdrawal. So if you want for this one, let me explain the settings. So for example, if you want your vendors to be able to make a withdrawal for orders that have been completed, okay, you don't want your vendors to be able to make withdrawal for orders that are still processing, so that there won't be any issues. So you want your vendors to be able to make withdrawal for orders that have been completed after some specific time. Okay, so I think this completed is okay and fine. So after that, just click on continue, and we'll go ahead to recommendation. So you can go ahead to leave this all this recommendation, or in my case, I don't need any of them now. I don't need this one. Track conversion of your WooCommerce store like a pro. I don't need it. Okay, so I'm just going to continue, and it's going to tell me your marketplace is ready. So view Dokan dashboard. So I'm going to go to view Dokan dashboard. Is going to take me to the dashboard of Dokan. Okay, so this is the dashboard of Dokan. Like I said, which all the settings we just made. If you want to change any of them in the future, it's simple. Just go over to settings here, and you can change every one of them. Now, this is the main source of all this tutorial, of all what you've been watching, since this is the main important part. Okay, because right here you can manage your vendors. Vendors are the people that registers to sell on your website, which is very important for your business, because that is the essence of multi-vendor e-commerce platform, for you to be able to allow people to sell on your platform, for you to make commissions and manage everything that's going to be happening on your website. So with Dokan, you can do that easily, and yes, without any hustle. And that's one thing I love about Dokan. So this is it right here. You can go ahead to see. This is just the dashboard. Okay, so for example, if you go to withdrawal right here, you're going to see all the people that have made withdrawal. As you can see, no withdrawal request, so we don't have any withdrawal request. So but whenever you have a withdrawal request, you're going to see it here, and you can send the money to the vendor. So you can reverse withdrawal. Okay, whenever they make withdrawal, you can just reverse it if it's not clear enough, or if there's an issue. You can see your vendors, people that registers to sell on your website. So as you can see, this is my only account, because I'm the admin. So my account will be here, so I can just, if I feel like let's say for example we have a lot of vendors and we have approved any of them, or if you want to approve any of them, just click on this up button. The vendor will be approved, and the vendor can start uploading products. So I've just approved myself to be able to upload products. So very simple. And like I said earlier, you can change any settings by going to settings, and right here you can change any information. Okay, so this is the general settings, admin area, disallow vendors and customers from accessing the WP dashboard. Just make sure you turn it on. Very important. You don't want people to be able to access this dashboard, because once they access this dashboard and they are able to log in, I mean, they are also the owner of the site. You want to make sure they can only log into their own specified dashboard, and by so doing, I'm going to show you what their own specified dashboard looks like. So keep watching. So right here, the vendor store URL should have this store slogan, and you want to also vendors setup wizard logo. So if you want to add a logo to the setup wizard, you can do that, okay, by uploading the logo. But I already have a logo, so I'm going to select this logo right here and click on select, and yeah, the logo will be uploaded. So vendors setup wizard message. So this message, you can edit the message that's going to appear whenever they start registering. So for example, we have here, thank you for choosing the marketplace is powered online store. The quick setup wizard will help you configure the basic settings. It's completely optional and shouldn't take longer than 2 minutes, so you can change that if you want. And disable welcome wizard, I just love it, so there's no need for me to disable it. So you can disable it if you want, but just leave it okay like that. Delete data clear, you can delete all the data and everything, but I mean, no need for that. Store terms and conditions, so you can display your store terms, enable store terms and conditions. So you can just click on it to show that your store terms and conditions to any person that is about to register to your potential vendors. Okay, store products per page, you can say this one is 12, I can change it to, okay, let's leave it as 12. You can change it to whatever you want. Enable access field, add address field on the vendor registration form. So if you want to add address field, you can collect the address, but I don't need the address. So once you have done all these settings, click on save and make sure it is saved. Okay, so you can go to selling options. I like to take my time to go ahead to customize, to fill out all these things, because they are very important for the success of your website. So percentage 20% for the admin, that is what we set. And the shipping fee is admin, and tax admin. Enable selling, yes, immediately enable selling for newly registered vendors. You can do that, but no. But remember what I told you, if you want to enable selling immediately after they register for new vendors, you can turn that on. If not, you can turn it off, so that you have to manually approve each vendor for them to be able to upload products. So disable products pop-up. Now disable add new products in pop-up view. No, if you can do that if you want. Other status change, allow vendors to update other status. No, I want to be able to do that myself. Select any category, allow vendors to select any category while creating or editing products. You can do that, so I'll just allow them to select categories since they are going to be adding it themselves. Remove add to cart button, check to remove add to cart button. No need to remove add to cart. I'm going to click save changes. So withdrawal options, you can do this as well. For now we have PayPal and bank transfer. Don't worry, I'm going to show you other payment gateways. Okay, so vendors can only withdraw payments for orders that have been completed and exclude COD payment. If an order is paid with cash on delivery, then exclude that payment from vendor balance. No, you want to also leave it, okay, because you can also do cash on delivery. Save changes. Now the next one is reverse withdrawal. You can go ahead, check this box if you want to enable reverse withdrawal feature for vendors. If you want that, you can enable the box. Billing type by amount, grace period 7, maximum payment due period is in days before selected actions is okay. You can enable grace period. Display notice during grace period, of course you want to do that. Okay, go to page settings. Dashboard should be dashboard, my orders should be my orders, store list should be store list, and terms and conditions, you can now select the terms and conditions page. If you don't have it, you have to create a separate page and include the terms and conditions so that you can select the page. Right now I don't have it, so no need for me to select. Click on save changes. Okay, so appearance, you can work on the appearance as well. We have different appearance. Okay, this is the different appearance. This is the one that is active. You can have these other ones on it as well. So for this, I'm going to leave it the way it is. Go to privacy policy. You can then add your privacy policy. You can add more stuff right here if you want, but you can also select your privacy policy page. I don't have one, but it's simple. All you need to do is to add a privacy policy page and select that page right here and save changes. So this is it. This is all we need to do. So right now, how can we now integrate it to the home page? So this we have done with the back end. We now need to integrate it to the home page in order for us, or in order for our vendors to be able to have access to it. So if you see here on the menu, this menu is very important because this is what we are going to be showing to our customers or our vendors for them to be able to use. So if I go to dashboard right here, if I click on this dashboard, what's going to happen is it's going to take me to the dashboard. So this is the dashboard your vendors is going to be seeing. So they are not going to be having access to your backend. Okay, so whenever they click dashboard, they should be able to see it. So I'm logged in now. That is why it takes me immediately to the dashboard. I'm going to go over to an incognito window to show you all the processes, so don't worry, but this is how the dashboard looks. So yeah, this is how the dashboard looks. I really want to, okay, let me show you something. Okay, so let me go to incognito window right now. Where is it? Yes, this is incognito window. So let's go to the, I'm not logged into the site, so let's go to the website, so I can be able to show you what it's going to look like for a new vendor who is trying to sign up or who wants to access his or her dashboard. And then I'm going to walk you through the menu, and then so walk you through the payment gateways. Okay, so this is very important, and I want to believe you are getting value from the tutorial. So this is our website. This is our multi-vendor e-commerce platform, and I've showed you exactly how to edit any section right here. So you can add more pictures, you can delete this picture, you can add more text, you can add this product. Don't worry, I'm going to go over to the products part very soon. So right here now, if for example I'm a vendor, I want to go to my dashboard. If I click on dashboard right here, it's going to pull up something and say, okay, I should log in, okay, or register. So as you can see, it says I should log in or register. So right now I'm going to register. So I can either register as a customer or as a vendor. So for this case, I'm a vendor because I want to sell. Okay, so I'm just click on vendor, and you see immediately we click on vendor, it's going to give us more options. Okay, so yeah, that is what we want. So email address, I'm literally going to use this one. So I'm just going to use this demo data here. Password, let's say my password is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and add capital letter A into it. Is weak, yeah, but I'll use it like that. Okay, it wants me to use a very strong password, really. Okay, let me use my name, King Obinnar. So let's say KINGOBINNAR 1. So this will be my password for the website. And yeah, store name, so let's say the name of the store, this one is Cool, and the URL, let's say it's Cool as well. So it's going to automatically pick it up for us, but if you want, you can change it so it's available, we can use it. But every vendor is going to have a unique store name. Okay, so anytime it's taken, you will see it's going to say taken, but if it's available, it's going to say available. So the number here, we are okay with this, so just click on register, and boom, as you can see, okay, an account is already registered with your email address. Okay, I have an account registered with the email address, so I'm gonna change the email address. I'm gonna use another email address. So let's use this email address. Okay, I think this one is good enough. So password, let me say this password, so I'm gonna use this password. Let me view the password. Yeah, so this is the password I'm gonna be using. Cool, everything is perfect. So I think there's something else I need to enter somewhere. Let's check it out. Let's check it. Everything is perfect. Okay, let's say Cool 1. Okay, so it's available. Make sure you always check this. Available. So now we can now go ahead to click on register, and let's see. As you can see, immediately we click on register, it has immediately taken us to the setup wizard. Now if you remember earlier on, I told you about the setup wizard, and this is the logo I uploaded. So this is the logo of the website. So simple, guys. So welcome to the marketplace, whatever. So I can go ahead to say let's go, and yeah, so I'm going to now start filling my details as a vendor that want to sell on the platform. So store products per page. So in this case we have 12. I can change my own to whatever. I can say like 6 if I want. Street, I can enter my street, you know, and my country, my state, my email address. Show email address in store. If I want to show my email address in the store, I can do that. So I can say show email address. If I don't want to show it, I'll just leave it. So I'm not gonna show it. I'm just click on continue, and you're gonna see payment. So this is my payment. So all I need to do now is I need to enter a means to collect payment. Okay, I need to enter a means to collect payment. So for this case, I can enter for. So remember we set up PayPal in the beginning, but if you don't want to work with anyone, I'm going to show you how to do it. It's simple. So just follow me. Okay, so I can add my PayPal email address if I want. So for the bank transfer, I need to fill out these details: bank holder name, account type, account number, routing number if possible, bank name, bank address, IBN, bank suite, whatever. And then we click on this, and you say double check, and once we are done, we just click on continue. And as you can see, your store is ready. So it say now you click to see my dashboard. So if I click on that to see my dashboard, it's gonna take me to my dashboard. Tala, this is my dashboard, guys. This is my vendor dashboard. So simple. As you can see, I don't have any business on the back end of the admin. So this is what I want. And once we are here now, we can see products. We can see the products we have uploaded. We can see orders we have. We can view the orders we have, okay, on the page. I'm waiting for it to load. So we can see the products, we can see the orders, we can add products if you want, and we can be able to do a whole lot. Okay, we're going to be able to do a whole lot. So for at the moment we might not be able to add products because we set it to not immediately, to be able to verify before you can add products. You can see no products found. But if you want to, so I'm going to go to the admin backend to show you what it's going to look like. But before then, let's go ahead to see all this one. So if I go to withdrawal, we can see the withdrawal. As you can see, we have all this stuff here. Your balance is 0. Minimum withdrawal is $50. Withdrawal threshold is 0 days. You can, change it if you want. Okay, you can view payment, and we have withdrawal method, which is PayPal and bank transfer. You can do setup. You can set it up if you want from just your vendor dashboard. Guys, this is super cool. So I can go to settings, and we can be able to do more settings. So we can upload a banner for our store page. We can upload a profile picture. You can change the name if we want. We can change product. You can change address. Remember those information we filled in. You can add a phone number. You can enable products. You can add the terms and conditions. You can you can show store schedule when we are open and when we are not. You can then update those changes. Okay, so we can also view here and visit our store. So if I click this on a new tab, we can visit the store. So this is what the store is going to look like for people. And then we can go back here to edit the account, and we can log out from here. So simple, guys. So simple. So now let me go to the back end. This is the back end. Okay, so this is the back end now. So let me go to the dashboard, and let's see what it looks like whenever we have a new vendor that have signed up. So now this is the back end right here. There's no notification for us, but we need to do something. Okay, we need to do something. So right now, if I go to Dokan and click on dashboard, we are going to check. Okay, so it's loading up the dashboard right now for us. So as you can see, we have this is it. So now it's showing us one vendor awaiting approval. As you can see, you see what I'm telling you. That vendor now that registered, let me show you. So this vendor now can't post any products. If you go to products, I'm sorry, you can only see the products. You can't post any product, so there's no option to post a new product. Your account is not enabled for selling. Please contact the admin. As you can see, so we need to approve for him or for the vendor to be able to start selling. So what I need to do now is click on the vendor to see the vendor who is awaiting approval. Okay, so it's very simple. So one vendor is so now all I need to do is go to vendors. Okay, let's go to vendors. So right now we are in vendors, and this is the cool stuff. So this is the cool vendor. So I can go and click on edit to edit the information if I want, but I don't want to edit anything, so I'll go back. So all I need to do now is to you can also click on products, but like now this is a new account, so just click on this status. Once you do that, this vendor now will be able to upload products. So let me go back to the vendor page and refresh the page. Okay, as you can see now, the vendor now can now start selling products. So as you can see, you're ready to start selling something. Awesome. Add new product, and when you click on add new, the vendor can now be able to start adding products. Very simple. This is how we create a multi-vendor e-commerce platform using Dokan and some other plugins that I've showed you and themes that I've showed you in this video to create it. Very simple. So now the vendor can add products, name, price, whatever, tags and the likes, okay, and so on and so forth. So let me go back to the vendor dashboard. So this is it right now. Now for us, very important thing to do right now is to go to this WooCommerce and go to home, and you want to fill out all these details. Let me show you the details you need to fill out. They are very, 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 very important for the success of your website. Okay, so all the information I'm showing you in this video, make sure you are doing it. Make sure you are filling it out. So you see this country, address, postcode, city, email, all this information. Please and please fill it out. It's very important, because this is what is going to determine where your site is, the kind of payment gateway you want to accept, or the country where your site is located, or the country you want, you know what I'm saying. So this is country/region. So I'm going to select Nigeria, and I'm going to select Lagos, because I stay in Lagos right now. So I'm going to say Nigeria, Lagos. An address, I can put any address if I want. And get tips, whatever, I just click on continue. Build a better e-commerce, whatever, I say no thanks. You can click on yes, continue, count me in, and you can now select the industry, all this WooCommerce stuff. Okay, so I'm literally not going to start doing this. Let me just click on orders. What the information I'm putting here is just for putting sake. You want to make sure you select the one that is detailed to your own specific website. So product types, let's see the options. So physical products, if you want to do membership, downloads and whatever, you can do that. So I just click on continue. Business details, how many products do you plan to deliver? The display, I'll just say whatever. Currently selling elsewhere, no. Then add recommended business features to my website, continue. And yeah, this information, all these things I'm doing right now, you need to do it for your own WooCommerce store. Okay, you need to add your WooCommerce address and everything. So I'm going to show you how to add payment gateways, and as well how to change the currency. So if you want your base currency to be in United States dollars, you can do that. If you want it to be in naira, you can also do that. So it doesn't really matter. So I believe I've showed you a lot, and you've seen a lot from my video. So if you like what I'm doing, if you want to, if you like what I do, if you want to learn more things, you need to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell icon so that you won't miss any video I drop. So for example, it's this is the next option. So I just click on continue with my active theme. Okay, I don't need to install any other theme because I already have my theme set up already. So just continue with my active theme. So once I do that, I think this is the last step. So let's see where it's gonna take us to right now. Okay, so I'm waiting for it to load. Yeah, waiting for it to load. Okay. There's a whole lot I need to show you as well, so make sure you keep watching. Okay, I still have a lot to show you. We're going to talk about the payment gateways and yeah, some of the very best payment gateways. I have a lot of payment gateways videos on my channel, so you might as well want to check that out specifically, after watching the full tutorial, if you want to learn more about different types of payment gateways. Okay, so this is the dashboard for the vendor. So now the vendor can upload products on our website. I'm going to show you how to edit the menu, so you can show just relevant menus. Okay, and also all this text. Remember, you can change all this text, logo and the likes by using the first customize option I showed you earlier. So you can add new products like I've showed you earlier. Now after adding a product, it's going to display on the site, and anybody can go ahead to start purchasing the product. So I don't know why it's taking so time. No, I don't want this jetpack. So can I skip this? Can I skip this? Can I skip it? Continue, please. Can I skip this? I don't need this. Okay, please. Let's see if I can skip this because I don't need it right now. But in your case, if you need this jetpack, is good for e-commerce websites. So I don't need this, please. I want to skip it, so I'll just go back and yeah, this is the I'm going to refresh this page, right? So once I've done this, I've refreshed. Now we can continue. Okay, yeah, we can continue with what I'm showing you. So right now I want to show you a few things. Okay, so what happened is Dokan will help you manage your vendors. WooCommerce products is where the products are. So whenever your vendor upload the products, it's going to appear on WooCommerce products. If you go to products right here, go to all products, you are going to see all the products that are active on the website. So before you start displaying your site for people, you need to make sure you've deleted all these dummy products. All of them deleted because it's not needed. They are not physical products. We have all these dummy products because I needed it for me to be able to show you how it's done or how it's going to look like. Or when we are importing the full demo of the website, we also imported the product. So when you start, after editing and you're okay, you're satisfied, then you can just click on this section and click on bulk action and click on move to trash and apply, and all these things will be moved to trash. Now if you go to authors, you're going to find the people behind the person that have uploaded this product. As you can see, we have this custom one. Literally, I'm the admin, so I'm the owner of all the products. But whenever your vendor upload the product, you're going to see the name of the vendor that uploaded the product, and you can go ahead to do whatever you want to do with the information. Yeah, so that's how you go about it. Now for payment gateway, so you just go to WooCommerce and go to settings. Once you click on settings, it's going to pull up this information. So right here now, you want to make sure you enter your store address, your store information, and everything, the currency you are selling to, and most importantly the currency, the base currency. If it's in naira, leave it. If it's in US dollars, leave it in US dollars. Okay, please, you want to make sure you do this, and after doing that, you save your changes so that you won't lose it. Save it. So after saving it, now we need to go to payments. If I go to payments, we are going to find out the different payment gateways we have on our website. So for now, we have these three, and these three are not anything. I don't even like any of them. So now we need to integrate a couple of payment gateways. We have several options. Now if you're in the United States or you have access to Stripe is perfect. You can do Stripe. If you don't have access to Stripe, you have access to Flutterwave works so well here in Nigeria, or Paystack. You can use that. If you have PayPal, you can also do that. Now, no matter the kind of payment gateway you want to integrate, as long as it works with WooCommerce, you are good to go. So make sure you check that out. Okay, so for this video, I cannot show you all the payment gateways that are available, but I'm going to show you a few. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to work with Flutterwave or Paystack. Okay, and if you want to do PayPal, simple. Paystack is here already and PayPal is here already, so just click on get started and go ahead with them. But for my sake, I'm going to work with Flutterwave like I showed you. Let me show you how it's done. So go to plugins and click on add new. So we need to add a plugin, and the name of the plugin is what I'm going to show you now. So we're going to say flutter weave, and we immediately we type flutter weave. It's going to also bring out the, okay, I think I did spell this in very well, flutter weave. Okay, so once we type in flutter weave, it's going to bring up the WooCommerce integration, so you don't have any issues. So this is it, flutter weave, WooCommerce Rave Payments Gateway. This is it, Rave. Okay, flutter weave is also known as Rave. Okay, this is what we need. So we install and activate. So if you want to also do Paystack, search for Paystack WooCommerce integration and activate it. You want to do PayPal, search for PayPal WooCommerce integration and activate it. You want to do Stripe, search for Stripe WooCommerce payment integration and activate it. Simple, whichever one you want. So I cannot show you everything. I'm going to show you the ones I can show you. So I'm going to activate this Rave Payment Gateway for WooCommerce, and now I'm going to show you some of the things needed. So once we've activated the payment gateway, the plugin, so as you can see, I don't know what is this. Mailbox, please, I don't need this. Okay, I don't need it. So right now all you need to do now is to go back to WooCommerce and go to settings, and we're going to make sure that our plugin is, or the payment gateway is showing up. So if I go to payments now, we should be able to see Rave Payment. Yes, look at this, Rave by Flutter Wave. So now we've added the plugin. The next step is to go to Flutter Wave and register an account. So just go to Flutter Wave. Before you even start doing this, you make sure you have already registered an account with Flutter Wave or the payment gateway you want to use. So no matter the payment gateway you want to use, make sure you have an account set up already, because you need those information in the account. You need the information, you need the API key and everything from the account in order for you to integrate them. Okay, so if it's Paystack you want to use, make sure you have an account set up and approved. If it's Flutter Wave, make sure you have an account set up and approved. If it's PayPal, make sure you have your PayPal account ready. If it's Stripe, make sure your Stripe account is ready. So I believe I've spoken enough. So right now I'm going to log into my own Flutter Wave account and show you example, or show you how this thing is done. So for this case, let me use this account, Kingslick. Okay. So yeah, this is the account, Kingslick, or whatever this information is. What is all this? What is this? I don't need this. Okay. So as you can see, I've done a lot of transactions with Flutter Wave. So like this, I like the platform. It's very easy to collect payments with Flutter Wave. So now what we need to do now, if I go back to the site, this is WooCommerce, I will just turn on this Flutter Wave payment and go to finish setup. Now once I click that, it's going to take me to where I need to enter some basic information. So as you can see, enable Rave, it's enabled. Title Rave, and description, make payment using your debit card and credit card and bank transfers. So now we need to, you say enable test mode. I don't want to test mode, I need live mode. So this is it, live public key and live secret key. We need these two things, like very important. So for that, I'm going to go to my Flutter Wave account, go to settings. Please, where is the settings? So right here, I'll go to developer document. No, this is not what I'm looking for. The settings, please, where is Flutter Wave settings? So go to main menu. Yes, this is the settings right here. What did I even click before? So right now, just click on API keys. Okay, once I click on API keys, this is all the information we need. Very simple. I believe you understand what I did there. Go to settings. Okay, you're gonna find it. So for my case, copy the public key. So I'll just copy this public key, come over here and paste public key. Bam. Come over here, copy the secret key please do not use my own key if you don't want your money to be entering my account. Okay. So right now, just paste the secret key, and boom, once you've done these two things, custom title, if you want to enter title or description or logo, whatever, save card details, if you want that, just click this and click save changes. Now once you do that, let's see, changes saved successfully. So this is in live mode right now. Please, okay, we can ignore this first one, so because we have done it now I've integrated Flutterwave. So if you want to do that for Paystack, simple. You need to download the Paystack plugin, have a Paystack account, go to settings on your Paystack, collect the public key and live secret key, paste it right here and save. The same thing as PayPal. It's very simple. The same thing for Stripe. So no matter the payment gateway you want to use, do this thing that I just did. Very simple. So now, if for example, if I go back to the website as on an incognito window right now, if I go to the home, let's say a customer want to buy a product right now. Let me show you exactly how it's going to look like. I like to show things, okay? I like to show things with an example. So if a customer wants to buy a product right now, let's see. So let's say a customer want to buy this product. So just click on add to cart, and once it has been added to cart, it's going to show up here. Very simple and fine stuff. Just click on view cart. You can also go to checkout immediately. Just click on proceed to checkout, and now I can just enter all this information. I just enter a random information. Okay, so after all this random information, this is the rave payment, guys. It's working like magic. So this is the rave payment. So all I need to do now is to say save to account. If I want to save it to account, if I don't want that, I'll just click on I would like to receive an exclusive email with discounts, whatever. This is just for promotional sake. If you don't want, no problem, just click on place an order, and it's going to automatically now take us to checkout where we need to make payments, guys. So as you can see, thank you for your order, please click the button below to pay with Rave. So once you are good to go, click on pay now, and let's see. So as you can see, it's automatically going to take us to Flutterwave Rave payment. Now we can make payment to this account, and the admin, the owner of the website, don't forget. So for this case, this is $20. So I can enter my details now and make payment, and the payment is going to reflect into this admin's account. Now let's say that product was uploaded by a vendor. Once I make this payment, the 20% will be with me, the remaining 80% will be reflected on the vendor's dashboard. And after the order have been completed, the vendor can go ahead now to request a withdrawal, and the admin is going to send the money to the vendor using the payment gateway the admin has made possible. So if you want to send money to your vendors, bank transfers is just the best, because you don't want to stress yourself. So you want to have their bank details. Remember the first beginning I showed you how to collect their bank details, so you can turn off that PayPal and just use bank transfers. So your vendors is going to provide their bank details, then you can send them money. Okay, very simple, very simple. So guys, do you see how it's easy to do this stuff? I'm not going to make this payment, of course. This is just a demo stuff. Okay, I just demonstrated. So that is how simple it is. Okay, very simple. Now you can go ahead to customize this section. Now let's talk about the products. Okay, let me show you a few things. Okay, let's talk about products right now before I end this tutorial, because I've literally showed you everything. Okay, let me go back to my checklist. I've showed you. Where's the checklist? Okay, yes. Okay, I need to show you SEO before I end, but don't worry, I'll do that. Okay, I've showed you literally everything. I believe you're enjoying the tutorial. So right now, if you go to the products, let's talk about the products. If I go to all products, you can be able to see the product and delete all this product, and see who uploaded product and who did not. If I go to categories, you can now create categories, product categories for your vendors to be using. So all these categories you're seeing right here are the categories that are displaying right here. Okay, all these categories: beverages, daily products, food, personal, whatever, vegetable. All these categories are right here: beverages, daily products, personal, vegetable, all these products. So you want to change the categories right here. You want to delete all these ones. These are demo, and impute the one that best match your brand. And for these products on the sidebar, remember, once you click on customize, if you are logged in and you click on customize, you can be able to change it. You can change the product category that you want to display here. If you don't even want anyone here at all, just remove it totally and it's gone. So now let's talk about this menu. Okay, arranging the menu. Okay, to arrange the menu, just go to appearance and go to menu. Guys, I'm taking my time to show you all these things because these are some of the things that people pay for, but I want to show you guys how to do it easily. So you want to create a menu right here now. So for this one, this is the main menu. We have home, shop, vegetable, whatever. So for this home main menu, in my case, main menu, I want to have home and I want to have shop, but I don't need this categories. I'll just remove this. I don't need upgrade to pro, please, and contact us. I'll leave it. So for my own, I'm going to go to view all. I want to put this. Remember, this blog page, our blog is still showing on the sample page, so you just need to create a blog page and assign all your posts to the blog page. Okay, so I want to show the blog page. I want to show this dashboard because this is where users can register. I want to show my account page, and yeah, I think these are the information I want to show right here. So once I click on add to menu, I want to add this dashboard to this section. I want to add my account to here and save. Okay, save it. Okay, so one next thing I can do is, instead of adding instead of saying dashboard, okay, leave the dashboard. Okay, leave it. So now I can, if I go back to the website, let's go back to the site, view site. If I go to the site right now, we are going to find out that yeah, we just changed the menu. Let's see if it has affected. Okay, it hasn't changed. So what I need to do is scroll down and make sure we select main menu and click on save changes. Okay, this is what we need to do. So let's refresh this and we're going to see that this menu should change. Let's see, did it change? Yes, it changed. Perfect. So right now we have this information. So remember when I told you I want to add a link here. Okay, I want to add this we can now add register link for anybody that want to sell. Remember, on the platform I showed you in the beginning of the video, all of them have sell as the link, so anybody can register to sell. So you want to do the same. You can put your own link here. You can also put it on the main menu if you want. Simple. Okay, so what I want to do now is you can create a separate page and put all the information, but I just want a link. So for my case, if I go back to the incognito window, I think I'm logged in here. Let me go to another incognito window and click on this and click on the website, and then now click on dashboard. We are going to find the link. I'm looking for that link. So if I click on dashboard now, we are going to feed this dashboard. Okay, I'm logged in. Let me log out, please. Let me log out. So if I click on dashboard, did it log me in immediately again? Yes, my account. So it's going to take us to my account. So now all I need to do is to copy this link. I need this link. Okay, so just copy it, come over here, minimize this, and now what we need to do is to click on customize. Just follow me what I'm doing. It's very simple, guys, very simple. So just click on customize now. So we want to add the link we copied to that text, so you can just say sell. So whenever anybody sees sell, once they click on it, they can be able to now register or log in as a vendor or as a customer, depending on whichever one they are. So that is exactly what we want to do. Okay, very simple, very simple. Now above all, these things we are doing here is very mobile responsive. That's one beauty about the site. So remember, just click on this pencil icon, and I want to paste that link here. So I just click on V, and then right here I can say register, or I can just say sell. Remember, that is how they say it on other platform, but you can use any one you want. So you can say start selling on our site today. So I like this one, start selling on our site today. You can do whichever one. So if I publish this now, publish, it should be published. Okay, now yeah, it's published. So yeah, it's published. So every part of this theme is editable. So you can see you can edit this picture. If you click here, you're going to find the image. So if you click on change image, you can change it. If you don't want to display this payment gateway, or you want to change the picture, you can click on it. It's a picture, okay? It's an image showing this payment stuff. So you can look at the image. So you can change the image, replace it with your own, and it's going to look perfect. So you can change the contact details by clicking right here and change it. You can also remove, if you don't have an app yet, you can click on this one and just totally remove it, because you don't have an app. And whenever you have an app, then you can put it back. So you can just edit and remove it, or you can remove it totally, remove the widget totally. And yeah, so this is it, guys. This is it. So I don't want to start editing it one by one, because it's not a personal project. It's not something I'm doing. It's a demo stuff, and I've showed you how to do it, which is the main important stuff. If there's anything confusing you, you need help with something, I'll be in the comment section. So tell me all your questions in the comment section. That is what the comment section is meant for. I'll be very happy to answer you. Okay, so guys, without wasting your time, I want to believe you have been able to learn how to create a multi-vendor e-commerce platform with the help of all the information, all the resources I've shared with you. This has been so long, but trust me, I know it's worth your time and you've really enjoyed it. So if you followed all the information I've showed you, you are going to have your own multi-vendor e-commerce platform ready for you, and ready for you to start making money, or start making sales, or start building the next big project. So guys, I'm really happy to share this information with you, and I want to believe you're going to take it useful and it's going to really help your business. So remember, if you need web hosting, contact me. I'll provide that for you. And if you need any other information from me, I'll be in the comment section. You can ask me and I'll be there for you. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. Make sure you subscribe. Okay, before I go, if you want to do SEO for this website, SEO, search engine optimization, very simple. Okay, you need a few plugins for that. It's a full tutorial on its own. Okay, SEO is a big stuff. Okay, it's more than what I'm just saying. So if you go to add new, you want to add this plugin. I want to show you the name of the plugin. There are a lot of SEO plugins, but I have a few. I have been working with a few. So you can go to all-in-one SEO plugin. Okay, with this plugin you can do a whole lot of SEO for your website. So this is it, all-in-one SEO, best WordPress. You can install it. You can also use Yoast SEO. Yoast used to be my favorite before, until I started using all-in-one and I liked it more than Yoast. But whichever one works for you. I mean, Yoast has a lot of users. I even have Yoast Pro, the pro version of Yoast. So I think I've been using Yoast for a very long time, but recently I started using all-in-one and I like it. So on some few sites. Okay, so whichever plugin you want to use, they do the same thing, SEO. Okay, search engine optimization. If you're going to be writing a blog post, of course you want to be writing blog posts, okay, to boost the chance of your website getting seen by people. You want to help your readers, your customers with a lot of things. You need to write blog posts, and Yoast SEO and all-in-one SEO is going to really help you for your SEO. Now for the bonus tips, guys, everything I've showed you, if you want me to do it for you, you can contact me and I can set it up for you for a fee, of course. Yes, but I've literally showed you how it's done. So you really don't have any issues. So I would like to see you guys, or I'd like to hear what you think in the comment section. Please and please tell me what you think in the comment section, and I want to believe you take all the information I've showed you very seriously, and you can be able to now create your own multi-vendor e-commerce website in no time, guys. So if you're able to do that, that would be great, and I'm going to be really happy. So thank you for watching my videos. I'll see you guys on my next video. Thank you very much. Peace.